Good people of YouTube, I hope you're well. I found myself with an unexpected free day today, and as a result I thought I'd sit down and try to memorise all the world countries and their capitals. Other than knowing how to have fun, the two reasons I'm doing this is because I've always wanted to see how effective memory training can be, and the second reason is it's just kind of racist if you don't know the countries and their capitals, isn't it? To do this, I'm not just going to sit here and be like Australia, Canberra, Canberra, Australia for 3 hours until I go mad. I'm going to use techniques that I've read in this book here, How to Develop a Brilliant Memory by Dominic O'Brien, who is an 8-time world memory champion. In everything I've seen from him, he always says that the key to a good memory is a good imagination. So when you're faced with a country and its capital, what you have to do is use imagination and visualization to create a scene that links the two words. If either of the words don't really make you visualize an image immediately, you need to break that down further and then just try and create a scene in your head. An important point he makes is use one of the first things that comes into your brain when you think of the word, because obviously that's the thing you'll likely think of the next time, and also to make these scenes as outrageous as possible so that they're memorable. For example, the capital of Belarus is Minsk. Bella reminds me of Bella from Twilight, Stop Laughing, I was forced to watch as a child, and Rus reminds me of Russia. And when I hear Minsk, I think of mints, like Tic Tacs or polos or whatever your jam is. So to confine this information to my memory, I need to try and relate those three things and create a scene that's ideally memorable and outrageous. So what did I come up with? Remember that scene in the first Twilight towards the end of the movie where Bella's been bitten and poisoned or something, and Carlisle and Edward are just sitting there with her, and Carlisle's like, dude, you're gonna have to suck the venom out of her, but don't do so much that you kill her, because that would not be cool. In my head, Edward starts doing that, and Carlisle's like, okay, that's enough. They stop and they look at her, expecting it to be fixed and completely back to normal. She's lying on her back, and she looks up at them, and she starts saluting, and then as she starts rising, the Russian anthem starts playing, and Edward obviously looks over at Carlisle in horror like, what the hell have I done? At that point, Carlisle's like, don't worry Edward, don't worry, I got this. Pulls out some Tic Tacs, gives her a Tic Tac, shoves it in her mouth, and is like, just swallow this Tic Tac, you're not yourself when you're hungry. That's quoting the Snickers ad, I don't know if you've seen that one. But gives her the Tic Tac, and then he's like, better? And Bella's like, better. At this point, you're probably thinking two things. Tam, you've actually lost the plot this time, and training your memory is so uncool. The jury's still out on the first one. The second one I wholeheartedly agree with. I feel like I have to post a picture of an avocado in my Instagram story or something just to try and make up for this lack of coolness. But the point is, this scene that I made in my head made me laugh for like 10 minutes, and it's so memorable to the point that I feel like I'm gonna forget my name before I forget the capital of Belarus. Anyway, I've got some more countries and some more capitals to do, so I'll see you soon. My brain is such a mishmash of things, from cats riding Loch Ness monsters to dodos eating ice creams to that guy from Captain Phillips being like, look at me, I am the captain now. I've got literally so much going on in my brain, but I covered all 197 countries. It took like probably 4 hours on and off, and it's time for me to test myself. I found a quiz on one of my favourite websites, Sporkle, where they basically give you the country and you need to select from a list of capitals which one the right one is. Given I've seen a lot of these countries and most of these cities today for the first time, I'm not 100% confident with the spelling. I'm going to be testing myself over the next few days to see how I retain the information as well, and I also want to make the test a bit harder, so just literally getting a country and having to remember it off by heart and spell it right. Sporkle's given me 20 minutes for this quiz. I'm hoping to finish it before that because I'd hate to fail because of a lack of time, but anyway, let's go for it. I've run out of bloody time. But I got 171 out of 197 and I was getting them all right. I'm absolutely blown away by how easy that actually was whilst I was doing the questions. I mean, I was a bit slower than I would be if I was more versed in connecting these capitals with countries, but still, if I'd done this quiz before any of this work that I'd put in, I doubt I would have gotten more than 30 or 40. And I got 171 out of 197. I'm honestly absolutely blown away by how effective this technique actually is. I'm gonna go chill out for a bit. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna be faster and I am going to get full marks, I promise you that. Oh, we're back. I've been at the allotment all day, as you can probably tell from the nettle stings on my hands and the burn on my face. I really should have rethought this colour, that was not a good idea. It's time to do that Sporcle quiz again. I've got a different setting this time, I have a nice big screen, I've got a mouse, I'm not running out of time, and I am getting 100%. Let's do this. Come on. Okay, Indonesia is Jakarta, good start. Morocco is... Belarus is Minsk. My favourite. Portugal is... Come on! Yes! I knew I'd do it. Oh, 6 minutes to go as well. Oh, that feels so good. I knew I would do it. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Unreal. Unreal. From there, things just got better and better and better until I could get all of the countries without having to pick them from a list, and I was spelling them all correctly as well. I would love for you to be sitting at home at this point watching the video and thinking, oh, Tam can just do that because he's smart. That would really stroke my ego nicely and it would make me feel great. But the fact of the matter is, it would just be a lie. Having a good memory doesn't require being intelligent. If you can commit to these techniques and be okay with feeling a bit silly, you'll be shocked at how much more information you can actually remember compared to what you're doing now. Being able to pick up this much information in this short period of time, with this much efficiency and this much fun, really, is absolutely life-changing if you're somebody like me who just loves learning new things. I really do believe that moving forwards, memory training is going to play a huge part in my life. I'm just super bitter that I didn't do this at GCSEs, or A-levels, or my first degree, or my second degree. Oh, I'm so upset about that, but you know what? Better late than never. I had such a good time making this video. I honestly had so much fun. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me one of those bad boys. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Oh, by the way, the next video will be an allotment video, the second part of everything that's been happening at 77A, and yes, things have definitely been happening and not happening. I'll see you soon. Take care.